Pretérito versus imperfecto. As you know, there are two types of past tense in Spanish, the pretérito and the imperfect. In today's lesson, we're going to review the uses of these two tenses. So let's begin with the uses of the pretérito tense. The first use is to express actions or states viewed by the speaker as completed. So if I say, mis amigas fueron al centro comercial ayer, I'm saying ayer was a day that finished. That's my marker in time. And fueron is the pretérito of the verb ir. The second use is actions that began and finished either implicitly or explicitly. So, for example, el policía paró el tráfico. Paró indicates that the action finished, but is implicit. All I'm saying, the policeman stopped the traffic. The third use of the pretérito is to indicate abrupt changes in emotions or physical states. So, for example, el chico se alegró cuando vio a su alma gemela. So all I'm saying is the boy was happy when he saw his soulmate. The fourth use of the pretérito is to talk about events that took place in an instant or limited period of time. And it doesn't matter if this period of time is stated or not. So, for example, la modelo se maquilló antes de la sesión con el fotógrafo. All we know is that she put makeup on and the action already finished. The model put on her makeup before the session with the photographer. And the fifth use of the pretérito is to talk about a series of events in a narration, and they usually tend to advance the plot of the story. So, for instance, if I'm telling what the mayor did in one day, I can say, el alcalde visitó el ayuntamiento, luego fue al centro comercial. Visitó and fue are my series of events. Now, let's take a look at the uses of the imperfect. First, we use the imperfect to describe an ongoing action in the past without reference to its beginning or end. For example, Juan tomaba el transporte público con frecuencia. In English, Juan frequently took public transportation. Notice that in English you use the simple past tense, but in Spanish you use the imperfect. The second use of the imperfect is to express habitual actions. So, for example, if I say, me gustaba estudiar en la biblioteca los domingos, all I'm saying is that I used to like to study in the library every Sunday, or that I like to study. The third use is to describe mental, physical, and emotional states in the past. So, for example, estaba muy nerviosa antes de la entrevista. All I'm describing is how I was feeling. I was very nervous before the interview. And the fourth use is to tell time. For instance, eran las 8:30 de la mañana. It was 8:30 in the morning. In sum, the pretérito is used to express finished actions and or to narrate a series of events in the past, and the imperfect is mostly to describe time emotions, physical characteristics, age. It's also used to express habitual actions or to talk about ongoing actions in the past. Okay, and that's it for today.